Good evening, Philippines. This is Trendline PH, where Senate politics now moves so fast that lawmakers may soon need seatbelts instead of nameplates. Breaking news. Fresh details are now surfacing about the Senate coup that brought Alan Peter Cayetano to power, and according to Senator Bato de la Rosa himself, the operation may have been carefully planned down to the transportation arrangements. In an interview before leaving Senate custody, De La Rosa revealed that it was Cayetano who personally called him and urged him to return to Manila because a change in Senate leadership was already being orchestrated. According to Bato, Cayetano even arranged his transportation to make sure the camp had the numbers needed to unseat then Senate President Tito Soto.
Of all days, bakit ho nung araw na yun? Kasi sinabi nila may botohan.
Yeah,
tama
may
ho?
botohan.
At tungkol saan daw ho yung botohan?
Change of leadership ng Senado. So kung hindi ako magdating, hindi namin makuha yung leadership dahil ako ang pang 13th vote.
So parang may coup ng leadership ng Senado.
Yeah.
Pwede mo malaman sino tumawag po sa inyo?
Si Senator Alan Cayetano, yung aming majority leader.
Paano kayo pumunta rito? Kasi parang ibang kotse daw ho yung sinakyan nyo eh.
Pinasakay ako doon sa van.
Van nino po?
Hindi ko alam kung kaninong van yun. Basta sabi ni Senator Alan, sumakay ka dyan sa van.
Alam nyo ho ba na may mga naghihintay sa inyo?
Ay kung alam ko na may nag-aabang, hindi na ako papasok.
Tapos, kwento nyo nga ho, pagpasok nyo,
Pagpasok ko, doon sa pintuan, may sa gilid, may mga nakaupo. 2 babae, saka may mga lalaki. Akala ko mga staff lang yun na senador o kaya mga driver na senador. Pagdaan ko, tumayo sila, hinarang ako. Sir, NBI kami. Hinawakan yung braso ko. So, nagpumiglas ako. Piglas ko gano'n, takbo na ako. Habulan na kami hanggang nakarating ako sa session hall.
yun ho yung sinabi nyo nakipag-wrestling kayo.
Yung
Kasi nagpumiglas
Piglas
kayo.
ako,
Kasi ang sabi ho yata ng NBI ni Director Matibag, kaya kayo nasugatan, nadapa kayo.
nadapa ako.
Hindi dahil
Tama.
dun sa pagkaka-wrestle ho sa inyo.
Hindi. Pagkadapa ko. Sa
Nadapa.
pagtakbo ko.
Bakit ho kayo nadapa?
Reports also claim De La Rosa was assured there was no valid warrant against him and that his safety had been secured. So when he arrived at the Senate and suddenly saw NBI agents waiting nearby because of an ICC-related warrant issue, sources say he became furious. Apparently, that was not the welcome committee he was expecting. Instead of a smooth political arrival, it reportedly turned into the Senate version of surprise guest appearance. Meanwhile, another political subplot has now entered the chat. Reports say Senator Lauren Legarda was allegedly led to believe that once the leadership change succeeded, she would be nominated by the new majority as Senate President herself. That expectation reportedly played a role in her decision to switch alliances. But after the dust settled, the top post went to Cayetano, while Legarda ended up with the Senate pro tempore position instead. And judging from recent appearances, political observers are noticing that Legarda has been unusually careful around reporters, possibly because answering Senate questions is already difficult enough without adding press microphones to the situation.
How are you po? How are you after the change po sa leadership, ma'am?
I have lots of work on the 6th floor, huh? Sige.
Pero ma'am, may lang why you voted for San Cayetano?
What can you say po sa nag-jump ship daw po kayo sa
Lots of work to do.
Ma'am, sabi ni Senting sa naman lang daw po pinalam niya sa kanila na lilipat po kayo. Ano pong comment niyo doon?
Thanks.
The entire episode is now fueling discussions online about how strategically the Senate coup was planned and executed. Critics call it calculated political maneuvering. Supporters call it smart coalition building. Meanwhile, ordinary Filipinos are just trying to keep track of who is allied with whom before the alliances change again after lunch. Now, the big question circulating around the Senate halls is this. After successfully taking the top seat, how long can Cayetano actually keep it before somebody else starts counting votes behind closed doors? Because in today's Senate, the position of Senate President is starting to feel less like a 6-year term and more like a hot potato with security escorts. And that's the latest from the country's most unpredictable political stage. Stay tuned for more breaking news, sharp commentary, and Senate twists more dramatic than prime-time television. This is Trendline PH. Like, follow, and stay informed.